Welcome to 5minutetutorials.com. This tutorial will be in Flash, Adobe Flash CS6, and we're going to talk about the animation basics here. So I'm going to use the rectangle tool and create a long rectangular piece. I'm going to use my selection tool. Please note that the object drawing module is turned on, and I'm going to switch the color here to just be a light gray, and then go to my oval tool and click and drag holding down the Option and the Shift key to make a perfect circle. And using the selection tool, I'm going to drag both of those. Click and drag to select both of them, and then right up here in the classic workspace you have your align. I'm going to center align both of those just like so. To use the classic tweens, we'll cover classic tweening for this particular exercise. We do need to have both of these be a movie clip. So I'm going to select both of them and go into modify and convert to a symbol. There are three types of symbols. We'll be using movie clips. Please note that I'm also going to anchor the movie clip at the very top there in the middle and change the name to movie clip and then pendulum. It's important to actually include the movie clip, the MC in front of that, so in case you use this as a different type of symbol, you'll always know that in its original form it was a movie clip. When you create the movie clip, there are a couple things to note. There is a registration mark that's up at the very top. That's what we just set when we created it. And this little dot here is actually the rotation point. So using the transform tool, if I try to rotate it now, it's going to rotate off of that point there. What we want this to do, and this is the most important thing, is we want the rotation mark and the registration mark to be the same. So using the free transform tool, double click on that rotation dot. You will now notice that the registration mark and the rotation dot are exactly the same. I'm going to use the free transform tool and I'm going to rotate my pendulum over and to its starting position. We are animating on 24 frames per second. So the next thing I want to do is go out to frame 25. I'm going to click on F6. If you're on a Mac, please note that will probably be a fun F6. That's the FN, the function button. I call it the fun button, F6. So now we start and stop since the pendulum has to swing back and forth in 24 seconds. 24 frames. I'm going to go halfway to the 12th frame. It tells me the frame number right over here. I'm going to now swing my pendulum over, just like so. Now if you notice, I moved it over, but that did not do anything because I forgot to set my keyframe there. So what I need to do is actually hit an F6 first to create a keyframe, and then now I can rotate this over. So there's my pendulum there. Now I'm going to click and drag across all these frames here, right click on it, and create a classic tween. So now Flash is going to in between everything for me here. And that's how we create the first of the basic classic tween animations. Thanks again for watching, and feel free to go through all the tutorials.